So, what do you know? I started another one. I can't, for the life of me, stick to anything it feels like. But I do think I finally figured out what I wanted to do. So, one of my biggest issues that I always have is suspending my disbelief or whatever that I could replace a current head coach of any school. So I figured out the solution to that. I simulated the first season, only recruiting, and now that we are at the conference championships, we are going to advance to the next week and see where South Alabama's head coach gets an offer to. We'll accept the offer, and then we will retire but create a new coach and make me, and I will replace as South Alabama's head coach. I've already tested this, so whatever school we select Major Applewhite to go to, he will still go there. So the hope that I have is that I'll show you also what I did for transfers, because I envision a head coach leaving would mean most of the players would leave as well. So I turned it up to 30, put it at an 85% chance. Now, after this initial sim, I'm going to drop it down to 20, which is what it's normally at, and then put it at like 40 to 45 user player transfer chance and drop CPU transfer chance down to 50. So this is just for the first season. So let's see what job offers Mr. Applewhite has right now. Head coach at North Carolina State, Northwestern, Oregon State, TCU. Now there's only one that he's the... And Clay Helton's number one for both Oregon State and Northwestern. So we are going to take the... Well, Drinkwitz isn't leaving Missouri, I wouldn't think. Let's look and see if anybody else got fired. All openings. Okay. Marshall's got fired. Mississippi State's got fired. Okay, yeah. So, like I said, just wanted to make sure that making sure Drinkwitz and Campbell didn't get fired. I couldn't imagine Campbell going to TCU, but, you know. So we'll say Helton's going to go to Oregon State. Well, actually, I don't know. Which one makes more sense for Helton to take? And I don't know what Major Applewhite's... let's take a look. I can't remember where Major Applewhite went to school. Ah, Texas. Okay. He went to Texas. Let's say, where has Major Applewhite coached? Houston, Texas. Rice. Okay. So none of these currently available ones. And then naturally I could. Well, then in that case, okay. Here's what we'll do. We're gonna create a save point here, and we'll just call it 1. And this will be the one that we will go from. So we'll go from here. We'll advance. So now we have a save point. We'll advance and see what other offers he's got. We won't just take up the first one, because you never know. It might be like Houston or something like that, somewhere where he's coached or played before. Oh, Missouri. You mean to tell me that Drinkwitz left Mizzou to go where? That's insane. So Matt Campbell left Iowa State. That's freaking funny. So I waited and got him some better offers. I mean, okay. Let's send him to Mizzou then. That's still crazy to me. So hold on, let's go look at the coach carousel real quick. Oh, can't. Okay. Wait, okay, coach contracts maybe? I don't know, let's see. No, it just shows me that. Coach stats maybe? Let's see if let's go head coach. Oh no, it still says that they're where they were. Okay. That's still crazy. Okay. Well, like I said, I already know that he'll go to his school, so let's see if oh, I can't do it yet? Okay, so I have to wait until the final week. Okay. Or at least the next one. Okay, now that we've played the game, so to speak, we'll see if I'm pretty sure that it lets me. Okay, let's see. Now that let's see all openings. That's still crazy. Okay. I think I can do that now. Let's see. Create a new character. Yeah, okay, there we go. Okay. Head coach, create new.
Now it's time to choose your coach's archetype. Your starting choices are motivator, recruiter, and tactician. What's most important to you? Maximizing player development, acquiring new talent, or putting your team in the best position to win?
Nick Waysby Cruton. Okay, now I'm gonna go grab Florida State's book, even though I'm going to run my own. But it has the most formations that I use. And of course, my alma mater isn't in the game, so we will go with a close second. Pipeline. Illinois. That's probably where I would know the most. Oh, no. We'll say Alabama, just because that's where I currently live. Play sheet. going mad scientist. And I am aggressive as hell. Bum, bum, bum. I really don't feel like there's any of them that look remotely like me. Like, these two are probably the closest. This one's probably the closest. Wish he wore a visor or something, though. Or, like, at least give us the option to have visors in our gear. Come on. There's the long sleeve roll up. There it is. Khakis. Alright. Nice thing is, got my quarterback. He's not the greatest thing. Oh, let's check out Coach Carousel now. Okay. Oh, no, not what I was thinking. Yeah, I know it says that he's not there, but he will be. And worst case scenario, I do have the save point, so let's upgrade the one thing that I know I'm going to need. Not that I'm gonna scout anybody in the transfer portal, but oh, alright. We're probably losing everybody, but that's fine. Let's see who won the title. Texas Tech beat Clemson. Okay. The Chadwell won the... Nice. Zachariah Branch won the Blitnikoff. Singleton won the Doak Walker. No surprise there. DeMarcus Davis won that. Even though he's not the actual starter that they use. Well, in real life. Not in the game, but in real life. Alright. Players leaving. This is going to be... Yeah, that's what I kind of figured. Got no chance of convincing any of these dudes. Oh, wait. Hold on. We got one. Nope. Can we convince him? Nope. Alright. Well, that's kind of what I wanted, though. That's about what I would expect at this point of college football in real life anyway. So it's going to be an uphill battle for us. A very, very uphill battle. Alright, now, before I forget... 20. Let's go 40. Yeah, let's do 45. Okay. Alright. Now, Stearns, I'm the only one offering you. Lucian, sad to see you sign. Sad to see you sign. I'm sad to see you sign. Really thought we had a chance at you, EFA. I'm still mad Troy stole him. Okay. Alright. Let's just go transfer portal. We need everything. Not even worried about trying to get anybody back that... Alright, so let's look. We could get Dyer, which I do like him. I really do. I use him in my UTEP Dynasty now. And then let's just see who all is out there. Tavian St. Clair. Dude, you're kidding me, right? Okay, let's add you to the board. Why not? I'm not even going to try you. There's one other guy. I wonder if he's transferring. Let's see. Nope. Damn. Crawford. Nah. Okay. So yeah. Dyer. Let's see if there's any running backs that... Jeremiah Cobb. Quentin Jackson. What's his reason for leaving Rice? Playing time? I could definitely get you that here. I want freshmen to sophomores. I don't really want juniors, although I'm willing to take them. Let's try to get Duke Clark. And maybe I'll go ahead and try to get Jeremiah Cobb. Cole Cabana. I might. Oh, I might. I really might. Oh. Shaborn Demps. Name sounds familiar. I wonder. So let's do, is Shaborn Demps related? Darn, okay. That would have been cool. I mean, like, I was interested, but I'm not going to waste time recruiting a guy that doesn't even have me on his list. Alright, so we'll try to grab Jackson, just because I know what he can do. And then Duke Clark. And then we're going to look for Tank Hawkins. Are there any other freshmen out there that will be sophomores that are interested in coming here? Doesn't look like it. Marcus Torres and Jelani Watkins. All right. tight ends, I know we're gonna need. So let's try to get Hardy. Alright. Offensive line is the one thing that I don't care whether they're what year they are. Alright. Agile, that's all I care about. Are you agile or are you raw strength? Either one. I'll take either one. Alright. Not worried about centers. Edge, speed rusher. Speed rusher. Let's focus on that dude. And that dude. D-tackle, gap specialists, pure power. Outside linebacker, we are hurting. Oh goodness, it's not going to be long before we run out of room. Okay, hold on. Let me go back to my recruiting board real quick. Okay. Only because I don't actually know you. I know you. Don't know a whole lot about either of y'all, but okay. Let's get rid of you. I might have went off the deep end here and added way too many offensive linemen. Alright, need to add some corners and strong safeties. I do think it's funny that Jeremiah Cobb, I know enough about you, but don't know if I want to add you this time. Let's see if he is the, oh no, wrong guy. Okay, he's not there. Okay. Alright, let's go back to looking for corners and safeties. Kane Clark, bump and run freshman. I need another. I need a boundary corner, but I want a freshman. Can I know that? I mean, I can search by type, but oh, okay. So there's only one bump and run freshman. Alright, guess we'll go for the bump and run sophomore. And then one. Okay, there we go. Alright. Offer scholarship. Might have to drop that down to 10 for each of them. Let's drop that to 5 for now. Crap. This is so much harder than I anticipated. Alright, let's see what happens. Probably not getting any of them now. Alright. Well, I was trying to look at that game. Thank you. Alright. Dude Clark moved us up to 3rd. Cameron Dyer, we're the only one after him. We're probably not getting him, but we're going to try. Probably not getting him either. But we will get him. Hopefully. Anybody drop us off of their list? Doesn't look like it, at least not yet. So that's good news. Alright. What are you the most worried about? We don't know. Well, I'm gonna assume playing time, but... Okay, Duke Clark. Playing style, playing time. I'm about 95% sure what your thing is. Transfer portal. proximity to home isn't a thing. Yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and say it's clocked in. Nope, dang it. I didn't go down far enough. I'm the only one that offered you a scholarship, so... Louisiana, I'm not losing out on another O-lineman to you. You sure you want to go join the Air Force? Alright. Actually, yeah, can we do that? Let's see. Okay, yeah, I guess we'll just have to see. Ooh, yeah, we're not looking good for him now. Let's say a 4-star. A 4-star who's interested in playing time. Not championship contender, not coach prestige. Let's take our chances. Yeah, that makes the most sense. Oh yeah, everybody's interested in him now. Everybody wants him now. Dude, if your number one thing is pro potential, why do you want to go to Air Force? Alright, we've only got one more week of this left, so let's hope we get something good. Jelani Watkins still has his third. St. Clair and Budgeon. Well, wasn't clocked in, so. And that was probably our like one shot at convincing him to come here instead. This is our other option, and I guarantee you we're not getting him from that, so. Oh, Duke, dude. Oh, yeah, because now he's like, oh, I'm gonna be a senior. It doesn't make sense for me to go there. Okay, it wasn't Star Search, so then what's the other option that I have? Oh, football influencer. Okay. This is our one shot. How about that? You know what? You want to go to Sam Houston, go right on ahead. I'm worried about trying to get this dude. Alright. Moment of truth. How many did we get? We got Tank. Yes. And Austin Stearns. Got Dyer. Kind of figured I would. Kyle Hardy. Got Hain. Or Hani. I'm not sure how to say it. Ian Williams. Nate Thomason. Demetrius Lucas. Armando. Javion Butts. Oduho. We got Quentin Jackson. Nice. Michael Poole. Oh, we ended up with Lee too. Nice. Calhoun. Wortham. Got Torres. Evan Smith. That's it. Dang it. Alright, so where did St. Clair went to Utah. That makes sense. Alright, so signing day, right? Alright, so he went to Utah. Oh, I didn't keep Clark on there. It says that Watkins went to Houston, but okay, well. If he went to Houston, he went to Houston. Darn, didn't get Clark. Alright. Oh, I wanted to see what people's... So, Paxton's normal. Normal. Star. Normal, normal, normal. I'm sure these are all pretty much normal. Lane's an impact. I already knew he was a star. Figured he was. Normal. Impact. Normal. If he went to Utah, that's fine. I would like for him to have been here, but Lee's an impact. Clark would have been cool to have. Alright. So now... Position changes. Everybody's favorite thing. I already knew Dyer was going to be our... most likely our starter. Paxton's going to be... It's going to be hard to not start him with that field general ability, though. Quentin Jackson. Huge. Yeah, see, okay, so Stearns... Tank Hawkins is going to be our gadget. He's going to be everything for us. Our O-line is kind of abysmal, but, you know. You're going to the mic. You're going to Sam. Got any safeties that make sense to... Wortham. Yeah, Wortham. And then Favre. Be a mic. Alright. And that's it. Yeah, nobody needs to move anywhere, nothing else, so we're good. Training results. Yep, again, tank is our do everything. Cameron Dyer will be our starter before he transfers on us. Quentin Jackson is going to be our #1 running back. Winston Malone's not a bad backup, though. We got some guys that are going to be decent players for us, it feels like. It's going to be a rough road ahead, but we're here for it. Probably should have moved him to edge. We'll be fine. Thomason, Griffin. Maybe should have moved another safety to linebacker, but we'll live. Alright, upgrade coach skills. Everything takes less time to scout now. It's literally like the only thing that I'm worried about anyway. Alright. We shouldn't have to encourage anybody, right? No, I didn't think so. Alright. We're good on the O-line. I'm just looking to see, like, if it gave me any walk-ons. Does not look like it. Oh wait, I think the walk-ons, if there are any, will show up after. I forgot to edit conferences. Oh well. This just won't be one of those. Alright. This is gonna be fun. So, we don't really need a quarterback, but we are going to go ahead and search for one. Any in Alabama? How about any QBs at all that have us top 10? No? Okay. One dual threat, and he's out of Mississippi. At least we have a 2-star at that. Alright. Got one that's got us top 10. That's good. About any speedster receivers? Alright, let's look for physical. Wait, is it physical route runner? Yeah, physical route runner. Nanta. And Butts. Let's go with that guy. Huh? Oh. Oops, I did not mean to remove him. This dude really has Georgia Southern as his top choice. Oh, I forgot to set it back to top 10. Alright, I guess we'll just do a search for any outside linebackers. Then a lurker, Juco, and then another one. Got thumpers. Got one. Alright. 2 thumpers. And a lurker. Alright, good. Corners. Bump and runs. Ooh, we got a few. Boundaries. Ooh, there we go. Alright, and then strong safeties. We need coverage specialist. Got 1 and a box specialist. Okay, how about a hybrid? Nice. Alright. Alright, that's all we're going to focus on this time around. And this is our heir to freaking Cameron Dyer. Not going to worry about running backs right now then. That's a good one. Good enough. Good enough. Ooh, what about fullbacks? Let's just take a look at running back real quick. We got 1 that has us listed at all. That's insane. No fullbacks. Well, any state. Yeah, see, that's what I was kind of wondering. Okay. Let's take a look at Sergio Bliss, and then we've already got Vales. Let's look at those guys too real quick. Oh, okay, well, let's look at Gammon real quick. Nope. Alright. And you're not much better. Alright, where's Gammon? Actually, hold on. What about this dude? I forgot that happens. Okay. Alright, let me finish scouting receivers here. Alright. Remove all those guys. And then we'll put Gammon back on my list. I'm gonna take Taliaferro off. And let me add that dude. Good enough. Yeah, we're gonna just go with Baker then. And now we just offer scholarships to all the defensive guys. Because it does not matter what they can do, we need them. If we have any points left over at the end, we will scout, but we'll have enough to scout a little bit. Alright, who doesn't have scholarships? O-line. Who is the highest rated? Oh, I wanted to look at you too. Forgot about you. Dang it. Alright. Now, are they really playing in week 0? I need to find that out. South Alabama 2026 schedule. No, not 2025, 2026. Okay. No, they're playing Kentucky later in the year. So we remove that one. We see if we can fit it in on week 4. We cannot. Which is kind of dumb considering that's when they're actually playing them. So I guess... Can we fit it in here? No. Can we fit it in instead of FCS Southeast? What if we just moved everything up one? We'll put Kentucky here. Tulane here. And FCS here. Who was it? Southeast? Yeah. Okay. So, FCS Southeast. We're at Tulane. at home, and then we're at Kentucky. Okay. Now just for confirmation. Yeah, okay. So open. We fit Kentucky in here. We're at Kentucky. We fit Tulane in here. At Tulane. And then we put FCS Southeast in week 0. Still don't like that though. I wonder. Let me just do this. Can we put Ohio here? And we make that open. Nope, still can't fit Kentucky in there. Okay. But we were able to put Kentucky here, so at Kentucky. Oh, dang it, okay. So the plan was to move everything up one, right? So we open this up, which it won't let me, so. So we make this open. We make this Kentucky. Oh, we can't. That's right. How did I do this then? I had it. We can't fit Kentucky in here, right? No. I mean, I'm fine with that being the open week, though. What if we... So we fit Kentucky in here. We put Tulane here. At Tulane. Yeah, even though that's not really how I want to do it, I would rather Tulane than Ohio not play back-to-back away games, but that's fine. Good lord. That is the worst scheduling in the world. Can't do anything about it, though. Alright. Close enough. Alright, nobody put us out, so... Alright, Bliss, I'm kind of curious about you. Not awful. But I would prefer Veils over you. But we'll throw 5 points on you. No one else is offering Veils right now, so... Since nobody else is offering him, let's go hard after him. Let's change our strategy up here. Nobody else is going after a guy. Let's be a bit heavier with it. Try to get him to commit to us early. Whereas normally I'm like... Stick with this for now. We'll throw 10 points on the guys that have a second. Except for Bliss, just because I just want to see... Alright, gotta Med game to play here in a few minutes. So we'll jump into practice mode here in a minute. We just need to stay within these guys' top 8. We're not going to get these 2 guys. Oh, we might be able to convince him. Let's go remove some points off of a couple of guys that I'm not necessarily worried about. I need to try to move up into his top 8, so... Alright. Depth chart right quick. Dyer. Let's try to keep Paxson out if we can. Just kind of only play him if necessary. And then tank I want to be our gadget guy. Okay, good. It already has him, right? Cool. Alright. We are set. Let's go into practice for a few minutes. Team settings. I'm not going to worry about defense right now. We're just going to run a few plays with our offense here. Run some random doubles Y off plays against the 3-3 stack. Not a good start. Alright. Quentin, gotta turn around, man. Granted, we're running this against our probably awful defense, but oh. Now if that's tank, we might be actually getting the edge there. Oh, nope. Not good, Dyer. Quentin, man. Oh, give me the block. There we go. We actually got something out of that one. Oh, we weren't able to get the handoff. Oh, look at that. The play fake froze him. Ah, couldn't stay in bounds. Oh, I wonder if that's Will saying that he's ready to play. Let's see. Alright. We gotta switch over to Madden here, so we're gonna end this stream and start a new one. But it's because I was working on stuff for the last couple days for this. You can't tell me you don't like Dancing Jaguars. I do plan on doing this again tomorrow. This is hopefully going to become my nightly stream thing if I don't have user games to play. So we'll see you.